It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wildcard weekend. The turn starts at the 9. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Dart starting with a pass here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kane, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Darts out of the shotgun. Complete to Darius Slayton. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And it goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
One pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Bison. Trap 60. Go.
Rolling on third. Here's Dart. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and short. Field goal attempts coming now from Younghoe Koo from the left hash, 34 yards away. Koo able to put it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kay. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He has this down to the 34. This play goes for 36. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, and they go right back to it. It's inside the 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Going after try his goodbye, Lutz. And the Cardinals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Tutu Atwell now to return it. Things going well so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Forced that to his right.
Sì, prendila.
But problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here.
Walter Nolan on the stop. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Murray on the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on fourth down. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts looking to throw. Dulcich hauls it in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going on first down. It's Starks. Look at that power, deep left side. Caught just shy of the line. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Who with the extra point. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Giants 10, Cardinals 7. Midway through, set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Slot man's in motion right. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
Not going to find the bad.
Get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. We got the football mark, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go!
From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
To throw, here's Dart. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60. Track 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Omaha. 2-2. Hot.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Come back. 2-2.
Going on 1st down, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And this great effort ends up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
He's got it near the 8. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Kyler with a chance to run here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
From the gun, it's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go, shot. Back to 60. Back to 60.
It's Tracy on second down. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, this is Scandaboo. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A handoff to Tracy. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the pistol, again to Scandaboo. Ball's out. This one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Motioning Watson left. On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Murray lost it. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Cardinals 7. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now begin this drive with Benson. stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
43-yard line.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
No, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Kyler looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals in a hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Man in motion, headed right. Murray on 3rd down. Running in the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Sets the kickoff.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
That's their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Benson on the counter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Arizona.
Play action now. Murray. Buying some time right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game.
14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Your start now. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the one he's throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
Cody Simon on the coverage.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 19-18. 19-18.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He rolls to his right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here goes Dart to the air. Going all the way to the end zone here. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Killer is up and good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Giants 24, Cardinals 14. Young Wei Koo set to kick
Koo
off.
all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Kyler throwing here. The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Flushed down out to his left. Oh, Murray lost it. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. They'll send out the punting unit. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Brought down by Jordan Birch. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go right back to Tracy. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Takes it in at the 21. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running from the pistol with Benson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1 that time. Well, the defense was all over a tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Benson now from the gun. Some room to work. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Now Dart. He'll take this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
8 yards on the pickup.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 30-yard line.
We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Giants ball, just one quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's completed right side. Looks through and breaks away. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Jump off, caught by his back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be...
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
10. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Let's go.
Now go left side with Tracy. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Dart now against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle in your mind. Now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Third down, Tracy gets it. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Gets him on the
Nice.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. They give up the gut to Benson. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, control that nose tackle. Number two, you've got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Murray here on 1st down. And from the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Completed to his running back. They get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Kyler looking to throw. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals come through to tie it in the 4th. They have this try now to put them in front late. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Tracy. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First down from the 42. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's caught. He found some space. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead off the turnover. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8.
Giants 27. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down. It's stopped. Now just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area.
C'era il coso lì, c'era il ricevitore.
Intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you
Non è mai
want to be an official
intenzionalizzato
someday,
perché
Kate.
c'era il ricevitore lì.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing now. This connects with Schultz. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Back to throw. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
The defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Setting up to pass. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. And they get up and get it spiked. 17 ticks left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Darts out of the shotgun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Off to Tracy. It's the first down, and he's still going. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Working inside the red zone. It's intercepted. That will do it. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game. No timeouts remaining here, partners.